Guess I'm just gonna go up to the front door. I could probably blast it with bombs, since my buddy here isn't giving me any better ideas, but I thought we'd want to go a bit stealthier. I did not realize you were able to shoot over here. Well, that answers the bomb question that yes, that does work. They shot their own door open. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already. But you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. I'm really hoping this isn't actually the final fight against Ganon. Because there's a lot more preparation I could do to be better prepared. Alright, those are covered in thorns. Oh dear. I don't know the consequences of being spotted by the light, but it's probably not good. Oh. Okay, we're still fine. It didn't seem to catch me. And sadly, the ladders are not down anymore. So then what? There's no way for me to get over to there, clearly. Don't think there's a way for me... hi? So that's what happens when we're caught by the light. Dodge that, wait for him to materialize next to me. Oh, he's not materializing next to me. Because part of me is like, is this like... This is exactly like... Was that Ocarina of Time? Maybe? Oh, we are falling off. Oh, that was the wrong move. Oh, and in the water. Oh, come on. But yes, call back to Ocarina. Definitely easier than it was back then. I struggled so much with that ricochet. No, dude. Why? Knocking me into the water. Also, my health is going down real fast. Let's create a suspend point. Just to be on the safe side. So that if I do die... But part of me is wondering what happens if I kill him, but I'm still in the light. Like right now, where I'm standing out in the open in the light. Is it just gonna immediately resummon him? Oh, that's how we get the doors to open. Huh. I don't like that I'm standing in the light right now. Skull hammer. Okay. This mighty hammer can break things and pound obstacles into the ground. So that's what we need for the fairy island. Some enemies even get stunned by the shock. By the shock waves it causes when you pound the ground with it. Interesting. What am I hearing? Okay. You guys. Weird. Well, it is easy hearts. Give me more hearts, please. No, no, no. I should just go in the door before the light spots me. Oh, you hit me. Whatever. Oh, that is a mouse hole, which means if I provide bait, they'll do something for me. No? Game. I gave bait at the mouse hole. Alright, fine. We'll just pretend that it worked. Maybe it's because I killed all of them, and so there aren't any more. Does fire remove these barriers? No. But fire did get you to set yourself on fire, which is pretty cool. But I guess all I can do is go this way, because I don't think... Or does the hammer? Is the hammer what we deal with these? Yes. Ow. I can't attack with this spear because Link doesn't know how to attack around walls. Excellent. Then there was another one of these orbs. Let's deal with you. Cool. So far, so good. More of these stupid rats. So do you have... Yes, you have another... I'm gonna give it one more shot. The rats are still alive. No. Okay. That just doesn't work. Alright, I have seen things like you before in Tears of the Kingdom. And they're horrible. So yeah, I don't know why the rat things... That was a mechanic they taught us of throw bait at the holes for the rat things and they'll give you rewards. But apparently not. Ow. Well, I get good enough rewards from everything else. I don't need the rats' rewards. I am disappointed to be down on bait, though. So am I just trying to get to my sister, I suppose? Yep. Gotta remember the path we used to get to her, because I don't recall. No, Link. Come on, dude. Climb the ladder. Don't just jump off. I do think I had to go upstairs to get to her. Like, if we go to our map... I want to say it was that top... like, northernmost room that had pathways that led outside. Or maybe, no. Is it the room just north of us? Like, northwest of us? That might be the right call. So we're trying to go over there. But last time, I think there was a chandelier I was able to swing on. And that appears to not be the case anymore. So how would I get up there? Because there's no ladder to get up there. Well, does going out here help me at all? Unknown. We can take out the lights again, probably. It's probably not the worst call. This time I'm taking you out while I've got weapons, which is far better. So that's that. Okay. Then I can drop down here and get to this one. Yeah, I don't remember all the things we had to do to get through the Forsaken Fortress. Can you climb the ladder, Link? Thank you. Yeah, I don't remember everything we had to do. And so now I have to do it again. It's like, I don't know, that was ages ago. That's another light down. That'll get me over to here. Are there other boxes to drop to help me get back up? Ah, I can break these. That'll help me get back up. Excellent. We could have come up this way at first, because we already had the hammer. Okay, was there anything over here? No. Yeah, just sort of aimless wandering, trying to figure out where I can and should go. We already got that treasure chest. And I don't have any way of swinging over there. They got rid of all of the swinging chandelier things. Unless there's still something to hook onto? No, and there's not. At least I assume not. Yeah, no, I can't hook onto any of that. So there's no way for me to get up there from here. I could get up to that shelf. And that would be it. Okay. So being here doesn't help me. Then we can go in here. Yeah, that seems to be the thing, is that we have ways of getting around on the ground floor. But to get around on the upper floors, they've gotten rid of all of our options to just swing from one room to the next. I think we already dealt with this. This is where we were earlier. Yeah, this is the light that's now pointing into the sky. So we've been here. Do I even need to be in the upper floors? Yes. Yeah, because the upper floor of that next room, that's the way out. So I guess I could go to the lower floors, get to that next room, and hope that from there I can figure out a way to get up. Yeah, I'm gonna move out of your line of fire, hopefully. So we're back to here, which is somewhere I've already been. Demolished him. So this is the room in question that I need to figure out how to get upstairs in. We do have a boat there. Is that important? Please lock onto it, Link. Yeah, these are a lot less scary than they are in Tears of the Kingdom. Assuming it's the same general sort of creature. I can go down where there's monsters. Don't see how that would help me. Maybe if I can climb up here in the next room. Ow. That's you down. And you. And there was one more who noticed. You. Excellent. That's that. I like to grab the necklaces and whatever else rarer items. Good enough. So from up here, is there a way to get up? Ow. No, because this is where we came in. Because that was my thought, is if I can't get up in that room to the northwest, then maybe if I can get up in this room, that will have a way to cross over to the upper floor. I need to get to the upper floor of that room that's now southwest of us. And there just doesn't seem to be a way. And it's frustrating. I'm missing something. This will take me back to this central area. And I can just climb up the ladders again, or the stairs over there. What am I missing? I mean, I guess I can keep going all the way around. Is it worth trying your leaf? I suppose there's probably something I could accomplish with my leaf. Maybe. They all seem to be at roughly the same level as me, though. And I won't have wind to help me. Although maybe if I'm trying to fly using the leaf from outside, I can get somewhere out here. 'Cause I'm pretty high up now. Like, maybe I could sail all the way to that ledge. That would get me somewhere new. Or I could get to that ledge? Is that a thing? Like on top of there? I don't know that that helps me. What lights have I not dealt with? That might be another thing to consider. Because that could tell me where I need to go. So I need to deal with you, probably. Because I'm sure at some point it's going to cause a problem if I haven't. I think all the other lights are done. So it's just you I have to get up to, somehow. Which we get to from... probably somewhere over there. I can see a ladder. I don't know how I get up there, though. But maybe if I do sail to there... Let's create a suspend point. Then pull out my leaf. Yeah, that can get me over to here. Where there isn't a box handily waiting for me, unfortunately. As a way to get back up. But I think that does take me upstairs. Ow! Okay. Not friendly. Yeah, nothing hiding over here. Let's try and take out that last light. Because I think it'll be a problem if I don't. No, because see, this is a similar situation where there's nowhere to get over from the top. Okay. So am I just trying to get into that door? And we just ignore the light. Ow. Get out of here. And then this is the direction I'm actually trying to go. So we are on our way to rescue our sister, but I'm worried that we didn't take care of the light, that'll come back to haunt me. But yeah, it seems like there's infinite of you guys. So probably a decent way of just restocking on supplies we might need. If we've used up magic or hearts or arrows or bombs or whatever, we can just resupply here. Just ignore these guys as best we can. Excellent. Pull back out the hammer. Yeah, the light's on, and that's almost certain to be a problem. Let's find out. I don't know what the consequences will be if I get spotted. But we are definitely going to get spotted here. Or not? No, we're definitely getting spotted. With no consequences. We do have that ladder there. Is that the call? Is that how we deal with this light? Because we were supposed to... Let's give it a moment. If I climb up here... Apparently it doesn't matter if we deal with the lights or not, but still. Joy token. Or necklace, whatever. And then we should be able to climb right back up. We cannot. Right, because there's no box. Interesting. So no, we can't deal with that light. It might matter when you're trying to escape with your sister. That's true. But how do we deal with you if there's no box? Right, there wasn't a box? I don't actually know which ladder it was that we didn't have the box for. It's not that one. So it would be... one up here. But yeah, I don't see a box. We could sidle again. Alright, let's hop down here. Where are you? Is there a box? No. So if we go there, we're gonna have to go all the way back through this whole thing again. Do I risk not having turned off the light, though? I'm gonna turn off the light and go through the whole thing. It's tedious, but I agree that there's a chance we'll need to have done it, and I don't want to continue on to get all the way to our sister, whatever's involved in that, to get out here and realize I messed up early on. So, this might be pointless, but it still feels like it's better to try. Yeah, the fact that I can't just get back up there. But is that the platform that gets me basically back to here? I don't know. Yeah, no, I want to be on that side. We got there by flying. Yeah? From somewhere high up. And landing on a platform... Where? That platform. I think we were up there when we did it. But maybe from up here is still going to be high enough. Link, use the ladder. Thank you. He's just grinding his face on it like, I don't know how ladders work. What am I supposed to be doing here? No, we can definitely glide from there. From here. So let's give this another shot. Yeah, I think this will be smarter to make sure that all the lights are off, just in case that does matter. Get out of here, you. Give me some magic, please. I don't think you gave me any magic, but fine. There's probably going to be more of those little goblin guys. Alright, hopefully you guys can give me some magic. Alright, we're maxed on magic. Ow. Alright, give me hearts. You guys are hurting me. How dare. There's hearts. Alright, we're maxed on hearts and magic. So let's just run away. Because there's no point in fighting infinite enemies. We're gonna need our hammer again soon. Stay out of their reach, please. Yes. Maybe? Yeah. That was close. They almost knocked me off the wall, which would have been sad. But we are back to here. Slide along the wall, please. There you go. Yeah, it feels safer now. It does. I don't know that it's necessary, but I feel safer with it. Excellent. And the hammer is the solution, so we know the hammer will be the solution when we get back to the ferry. Let's toss down another save, since things are going well. Open the door. Thank you. Looks terrified. Big brother! I don't know if that is Zelda over there. At first I was thinking it was. But that might just be the mayor of Windfall Island, whose daughter is missing. You're okay. I was worried. Cell won't open that easily. Hi there. There you go, acting before you think as usual. So what treasure are you aiming for here? I swear, do you even realize that we had to draw that monster bird off for you? He was about to come flying in here after you again. That sword. Where did you get that? Are you... Is it even possible? How could it be? Well, never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return. My sister doesn't have A father? Oh, so I'm allowed to take her myself. Awesome. I'm so sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But isn't there still something that you need to take care of? No. Our job was to fetch our sister. We've done that. Ganon can be someone else's problem, right? Or maybe the bird? If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally I'd expect a huge reward for something like this, but this time it's my treat. Listen, Aryll, your brother still has some things to take care of. Big, important, grown-up things. He'll be back soon, so you just wait nice and quiet until he returns, okay? But big brother... Miss Tetra, we have to hurry. The bird will be here any second. Gonzo, excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me. Huh? But she's fine. Just do as you're told. Big brother! Sorry, you're being captured by pirates. I'm sure it's fine. Link. We'll be back. I swear it. Hi there, bird. Lock the door behind you. Of course. Oh, and we get to fight in water. That's exciting. Alright, okay, we've got whip spots that I can see. That's interesting. And those kinds of birds are good to attack with the whip. Yikes. I'm just running. Maybe if I get to the top, I'll see solutions to some things. There's a door. Possibly I should have gone through there. I don't know if that was a door. Kind of looked like one. Sorry, little monsters. I am in a hurry, I'm fairly certain. This is somewhat terrifying. Camera angle just suddenly changed. That's weird. Hammer. Ow. Get out of here. Pretty sure that didn't defeat it in one hammer blow. That would be far too convenient. Okay. Don't fall in, Link. Okay, but now we can have a proper fight where I'm not running for my life. Where are you? Okay. Ow. Possibly I should have saved at some point, and so I'm going to do that now before I forget. Okay. Excellent. Where is it? There it is. Excellent. Yeah, so the goal is to just sort of sidestep when it comes in, because then it pecks into the wrong place. Got your mask. Nope, Link. That is not the right button. He's like, the sail. That's the one to use now. Obviously, it was my fault, but still, it's fun to make fun of him. Okay. Is that the end? If so, this might be one of the easiest boss fights of all time. I'm gonna call that the easiest boss fight of all time. You got a heart container. Sweet. Now we go even higher towards Ganon, maybe? Redeem celebration. Sweet. I am celebrating. Yeah, this is where Ganon was before. I am uncertain that I want to go through here. Hi. It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf. I am the master of Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all of the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. Speaking of reckless courage. You gotta get a little stronger, Link. You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle, with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone and its edges are dull. Link, get up! Why are you here, Tetra? What's the profit in it? Stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat. What? My Triforce of Power is resonating. Ha, at long last I have found you, Princess Zelda. Tetra is Princess Zelda. Then that means that she is a pirate? Zelda is a pirate. Like, I get that she was trying to steer some of her... Like, when the pirates were wanting to be more vicious, she steered them towards being kinder. A little, but it's like she's still with pirates. Like, they had bound up the bomb guy and were threatening him. What? What are you talking about? I don't know any... Zelda? Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Thanks, Rito. Hi there. You finally figured out how to fly again? I feel like that might annoy him, but I doubt it's going to stop him for any length of time. Well, I guess that means we know the three main players. Link, Tetra, and Ganondorf. That's slightly different than normal. Didn't see that coming? No, I was not expecting Tetra to be Zelda, because we've seen the portrait of Zelda in Hyrule Castle. Unless that's just an ancient other Zelda, and this timeline's Zelda is Tetra. It's alright, Link, she merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax, she's safe now. Lord Baloo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. So I wonder if our boat knew that Tetra was Zelda. At least the reincarnation of Zelda, even if she's not actually Zelda. Link, I must explain things later. Now we must return the world beneath the seal. Return to the world beneath the seal. We were told we would come back here regularly to this tower, so I guess that's fair.